Hi everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Planet Damo. You may remember in the first episode when I did the introduction and the launch of this channel that I had a lot of content and I'd mentioned the Blackstar St James amp that I had. So now I'm finally getting around to doing the unboxing of this amp that I've been waiting so long to try. I've been really eager to try it out and gig it and stuff and use it live and in rehearsals, etc. But I've been holding off because the first time I try it, I want to record it and get a proper reaction video really as to what I think of it and how it sounds. The very kind folks at Blackstar have sent me down this amp, the St James 50 watt head, the EL34 version. Now, having read the blurb, it appears that the EL34 is based on an old Vox AC30 tone circuit, so this will be interesting, bearing in mind the sort of playing style I have, and my roots don't come from Vox AC30 sounds, unless you're talking Rory Gallagher, of course, and Brian May, who made them sound epic. But automatically, I know Vox AC30s are great amps, but the first thing that springs to my mind is the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, those kind of cleaner, high volume sound. Future episode, there will be a rig rundown, which I will do my amps and my pedals and stuff. This amp will primarily be running through when I play this live, I'll be running it through the clean channel, and I'll be probably getting my gain sounds via pedals and run it that way, which a lot of people do. I've always used the amp for the gain sound, so this will be a little bit of a different one for me. So yeah, let's get it open and have a look. What an amazing amp, looks incredible. Yeah, I'm blown away by how good it looks. So as I said, I'm going to do a demo. I'll just do a quick overview of what the amp is and what it looks like. So I'll just run you through the controls. So the first, obviously we've got the input on the front panel. We've then got volume 1 for the clean channel. Gain 2, which is obviously the gain control for channel 2. Volume for channel 2. Then your standard EQ of bass, middle, treble. We've got a reverb. Master volume obviously controls the overall master volume. So generally the way I run my valve amps is quite sort of old school with volume. So I run the master volume on full, and then I control the overall volume with the individual channel controls, which would be this one and this one. Then got the standby switch, which I really like on amps. I love amps with standbys. And then the power on off. Really nice controls they put on there. Then we move to the little toggle switches. You probably can't see them on this view, but we've got channel 2 select button, channel 2 boost switch, and there's little LEDs that illuminate above those which show that they're on. When you're using the foot switch, they are controlled automatically. We've then got the power rating toggle switch, 3 positions. So the top position is 50 watt, and then we've got a sag control, and then there's a 2 watt setting. And I've actually played the 6L6 combo on the 2 watt setting in a live setting. I did a festival gig and we couldn't have much volume on stage, and most of it was sort of out front of house and monitors controlled, etc. So I use it on 2 watts, and just the amp really cooks on that setting, and I use that for recording as well. Let's move around to the back panel. Just turn that around. So we've got mains input, fuse there, HT fuse, and then you've got your speaker output. So you've got a 1/16 ohm, 1/8 ohm, or 2 16 ohms. We've got balanced XLR, so you run direct to a desk if you need to. You don't actually have to have the cab connected. Line out or headphone output. We've also got cab rig set in 1, 2 and 3. So Blackstar have put software into these new amps called cab rig, which obviously emulates the cab sound, because if you're recording or going direct into a desk with line out, then you can have these really handy cab rig settings, and you can also go into the software. I think it's called Architect, if I remember. You can go into the Architect software and obviously customize your amp, your cab settings. But you've got 3 presets on here, and obviously if you customize them online using the software, then you can obviously customize your presets as well. Effects loop, send and return, and then your effects loop level, so +4, -10. Foot switch, USB audio, and what the thing is about the St James series as well is it's lightweight. They are the lightest amps I've ever. I think they are. I don't know if they're marked as the lightest amps in the world. This is a 50-watt valve head, and look, it's so light. You know, you just lift it up with one hand, hold it up like that. Incredible. So let's see what it says on the top. The lightest 50-watt valve amp in the world. So obviously it is. It says it there on the top. Let's turn the cab round. On my Jared Nichols cab, you can take the back panel off. There's a Velcro, there's a loop there, so you can have closed back or open back sound, which is incredible. So there's also a on the St James amps, the logo illuminates. Oh, let's turn it around the proper way. This Blackstar logo lights up, and there's also a power. I did wonder, because I saw an illuminated logo on the cab, and I wondered how it was powered. So you've got a separate power supply for the logo if you want it. And you've got your inputs: 4 ohm mono, 16 ohm mono. Doesn't say what the cab is rated at power wise, but it's going to take a 50. It's probably 100 watts, I would think, because it's a 50-watt head. So let's see if I can get the panel off. Yep. Nice. So yeah, the panel just comes off with Velcro. Got your 2 offset Celestians in there. What's there? So there's a Celestian G12Z 70 Zephyrs, custom designed for Blackstar. So they're lightweight speakers as well, and obviously they have to be to go in the lightweight cab. So not only is the amp head lightweight, the cab is also lightweight, as I'll demonstrate here. So not many 2x12 cabs you can just lift up like that. Let's just have a look at some of the candy that comes in the box. So with the amp head, we get the power lead, the kettle lead. You can never have enough kettle leads. Good quality as well. Got a foot switch in the box. Just a 2-channel, 2-button foot switch. Channel change and boost function. So from what I've read up about the amp, the boost function only works on channel 2, so on the gain channel, and it's not in effect a boost for solos. It will just give a little bit more gain, as far as I'm aware. So just to sort of take you over the edge a little bit, kind of like old school, you know, kicking in a tube screamer on an amp on the verge of breakup. It'd be that kind of thing. So I will still be using my clean boost for solos, and I'll probably have that boost on all the time, possibly, unless I'm using the pedal gain. So we'll find out what works best for me when we do the demo. So we've got you always get a decent instruction book with Blackstar. I know a lot of amps now and companies make you download the stuff, but you can't actually beat a nice little book to read through. And they're always thick, these ones, because they're printed in about 50 different languages. But Blackstar stuff is really easy to understand. So this covers all the St James settings, but obviously your specific one is in here. So the first, so the 17 pages of the 17 pages of the 95-page instruction booklet is the English side of it. And then there's obviously a number of other languages there. So it's a really nice startup guide. They always have nice pictorials as well. And then sometimes they have suggested settings. I know they haven't got it on this, but you've only got to go online for suggested settings. And with Blackstar, it's easy to dial in a good tone anyway. You always get a sticker, always good for your cases, so I love a sticker. And then what's this? Blackstar VIP access. So you get a VIP access card, register your product, your QR code, gives you access to exclusive content. You can register your product, so almost like a warranty. So product support, so in effect a warranty. Be the first to hear about new products and announcements before the public release. And be a key influencer, so you can be a part of the research team and have your thoughts and help shape new products. That's great. I love stuff like that. With the speaker cab, what did we get? So we got good quality speaker lead, and they are good quality. The one I got with my Jared Nichols head about 5 years ago is the one I still use all the time. Never had any trouble with it. Obviously they're not mega bucks, probably at the cheaper end of what it is, but they're good cables. Again, get a sticker, VIP access, and then there's just a little information sheet about the 2x12 cab. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to say my goodbyes. I'm just going to give a little camera sweep around the amp, so I'll do some close-ups so you can see it up close. So just before I finish off, I just want to say massive thanks to Blackstar for sending the amp down and for all the support they've given me over the years, and helped me out massively with products and some really nice amps, which I will continue to use. Thank you to Terry Lee, who is a legend in Gravesend, where I come from. He owns this spectacular venue where I've managed to film this today. This is called Leo's Red Lion in Gravesend. Look it up online. There's always fabulous bands here, normally 3 nights a week. These are big bands that come and play here. You've only got to walk into the bar next door and look at the Hall of Fame there's photographs all around the bar of people that have played here, and you'll be really, really surprised when you look up and see who's played here. Steve Marriott, Marillion, Iron Maiden. Steve Harris has played here twice, I think, with his band British Lion in the last couple of years. They all come here, and this is where I started off. It's an amazing venue, and so check it out online and come down, watch the band, support live music. So thanks again to Terry for letting me use this magnificent venue to film the video. And when I do the demo, I'll be back here as well, because it's a perfect acoustic tone on the stage for me to get some decent amp sounds. So let's have a close-up look at the amp. And please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Click subscribe below, and hope you enjoy it.